What I tell you to. You're going to take a nice big breath in, and then you're going to do the sigh. Okay? And sit down, trying to sit with control while you're letting the air fall out. Okay, so you make sure your chair is right behind you. Here we go, big breath. And what kind of control did you have? Not much. What if I tried to yell, look out, your brakes aren't locked? Would you have had time to reverse direction? No, you were going down. Once those knees were unlocked and you had no proximal pressures, there was no chance for reverse. So that is clearly dangerous. Come back up. Let's do a modification our patients often do, which is to say, okay, I know I'm not good at that, so I know what I'll do. I'll hold my breath. So they do the Valsalva. If they actually held their breath the whole way, at least they would have been stable. But no, what they usually choose to do is to hold their breath for about the first third, and then they open the glottis, and let's see what happens. Again, make sure your chair, that you are right next to it. Okay, you ready? So just follow my lead. Big breath. Okay, as soon as you opened your glottis, what happened? Boom, again, you fell. If your object was nice and stable, you'll be okay. Gravity will take you down, but there's no control. So again, if your brakes weren't locked, if the chair wasn't stable, if you were off by a centimeter, you're going to have an accident. So let's look at how you would pair breathing with that movement. The task is thoracic flexion. That means it's exhalation. It's an isotonic pass, so it's movement. So I'd like to pair it with a movement strategy for breathing. The task is eccentric, so the breathing should be eccentric. So what I'm going to have you do, we're going to do the same thing. So we haven't changed anything. You're still just right at your seat. The only difference is you're going to count out loud with me to 7 before your bum hits the chair. Okay, so come back up. And I don't want a quiet little voice. When you're using voicing with your patients, don't say, then what I want you to do is really talk a big loud voice. So if you want them to say it with a loud voice, you need to give them the loud voice. You automatically mimic what you hear. So counting to 7 before you boom hits the chair. You ready? Nice big breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Look out, your brakes aren't locked. What could you have done? I gotta tell you that trick right there. You need highlights, circles, big asterisks, because that is worth the price of admission to the course. Your patients are gonna love you because they can finally do a toilet transfer safely. Because they can get in the car safely. Because they can go from the bed to the chair safely. The families are going to love you because it's something they get to work on with their patient. You mean I just have them count? Is 7 a magic number? No. Sometimes it's 2. Sometimes it's 10. Sometimes it's whatever works for that patient. When I'm actually working with my patients, for example, my orthopedic patients following knee surgery, I might have them go to 15 before their bum hits the chair. Because they're working at a much higher level and they need to work concentric and eccentric control with their quadriceps. With some of my patients, I'm glad if they can get to 2 because they just don't have enough strength and control.